Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Mark Pyers, home-based business tax coach and wealth coach, the CEO and founder alongside of my beautiful wife and business partner, Mrs. Lavita Pyers, of the most simplistic educational tax platform on planet Earth called the Academy of Financial Education, where we teach the masses and have been now, guys, myself over 30 years, my wife together for over 20 years, what the school system has been forbidden to teach about the number one financial subject that every American must understand to protect and to create wealth, and that is taxation. And that the more you know, the less you'll legally, ethically owe in taxes. Guys, taxes is your number one expense, okay? It may not be the most sexiest subject, but every millionaire and billionaire will tell you the number one way for you to protect your wealth is to learn how to legally maneuver through the tax system to reduce taxation on your compensation. With that being said, let's jump into the video today, guys. I'm going to be really quick. I want to share with you guys, if you haven't heard about this amazing company called Nvidia, okay? Now, before I jump in too far into this subject, I want to go ahead and give a disclaimer. This is not to be taken as personal financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. I am not giving financial advice. I don't hold a Series 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't have any letters behind my name. I'm not a stack analyst. I am giving you some information for you to take a look at and then make a financial decision for you and your family, okay? And so what I know is this, is that the economy in which we reside in today financially has changed. This is not the world that we knew 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 years ago, and it is not the world that we're going to see 5, 10, 15 years from now. We can't turn on the news or turn on the TV or turn on the radio without hearing the word inflation. Inflation is just a word to cover up what's really happening, and that is the devaluing of the purchasing power of the United States dollar. We all know that $20 today spends like a $5 bill. We all know that $100 today doesn't buy half of what it used to buy just a few short years ago. Guys, that's called deflation, devaluing the purchasing power of your money. See, prices haven't necessarily went up when you compare that to real money, all right? And we're not going to talk about that in this particular video today. But prices today are exactly the same as they were 20 years ago, 30 years ago. If you don't believe that, I want you to reach out to me, and I'm going to show you the hidden truth that is not being told. So let me say that again before I move on. Prices today, the cost of a house today, the cost of a car today, the cost of health care today, the cost of education today is the same exact price, the same exact cost that it was 20 or 30 years ago, measured in real money, which has been hidden from the American people. I paused there for a reason. I want you to hear what I just said because we've been bamboozled. So anyway, guys, I wanted to share with you this amazing company called Nvidia. All right, and I'm going to go through this relatively quick. Go out and do your own research. But this amazing company, I believe, is one of the pillars that can position you and your family to create wealth over the next 5, 10, 15 years. That's my opinion. Again, I'm not your financial advisor. If you want to know, more about why I feel that way, you can definitely reach out to me by email. It's down in the subject of this video. Okay, so let's jump into this. Nvidia, guys, currently right now today, on May 24, 2024, you can see it's almost approaching 1%, right? Let's look at the 5-day chart. 5-day chart, Nvidia has produced a return, an increase on your money of 13% over the last 5 days. Again, today is May 24th, 2024. Let's look at the last 3 months. As we talk about inflation every day, If you had learned about this company, your money would have grown by 32.70%, 32, almost 33% in 3 months. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a average of 10% per month for the last 3 months. Let me ask you a question. Have your money in your bank account increased 10% per month for the last 3 months? Over the last 6 months, Nvidia has returned an increase of 114% over the last 6 months. You guys can divide that over the last 6 months and see what that looks like. How about year to date, from January when the stock market opened in 2024 to currently right now again, May 24th, 2024, 111%. You know, when I hear stock analysts and I hear financial advisors saying that, you know, you should look for a 8 to 10% return on your investment yearly, guys, in my mind, that's a 30-year term. That's a 30-year plan. 30 years ago, you know, 8 to 10% was something that, you know, if you had that, you were doing really good. I truly believe today, if you're not getting a 20 to 30 to 40% return on your money annually, you got your money in the wrong place. Again, I'm not your financial advisor. Okay, let's look at 1 year. This is 12 months. So from May of 2023 to May 2024, Nvidia has returned 240%, almost 241%. Over the last 5 years, 2,739%. What is this 8 to 10% per year? Over the last 5 years, this company has returned 2,739%. Let's go ahead and do the math on that one. I'm going to go ahead and break out my calculator. So 2,739 divided by 5 years is 547.8% return. Let me ask you a question again, ladies and gentlemen. Did your bank account pay you an additional 547% return on your money? In fact, I want to ask the question this way. If your money was growing by 547% per year, would you be facing the drastic reality of what they're calling inflation? I don't think so. All-time high for Nvidia, 238,960%. Let me say that again. You might want to zoom in. 238,962% return on your investment of your money going out and making more money. You know, there's a saying, I didn't create the saying, but I often say, it's not how much money you make that counts, it's how much money you keep. Where in reality, ladies and gentlemen, that's not true. The truth is, it's not how much money you keep that counts, it's how much your money will buy. I want you to think about that. You could have $1 million today, but what good is $1 million if the average cost of a home is $1 million? Not much, right? In many states right now today, guys, $1 million is a house, a mid-sized house in the suburbs with a used car in the driveway. And so I wanted to share this with you guys. There's something very significantly happening on June the 7th, 2024. Nvidia is having their second stock split. And I'm not going to get into what all that means. All that means is you can position yourself and your family to have more. Okay? They're doing a 10-to-1 stock split. I don't get paid to share what I'm sharing with you. I don't have any backdoor deal with Nvidia. I'm just trying to wake those of you that are saying, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of being bamboozled. And I want you to know this as well, that you don't have to participate in this opportunity or any other opportunity, guys, through your current 401k or government-controlled retirement account. Guys, if you don't have a brokerage account, let me say it again. If you don't have a brokerage account, you're setting yourself up to be broke. I wish someone would have taught me this 15, 20, 30 years ago. But it's never too late. 238,962% return. And so, guys, look, as I get ready to wrap this up, the moral of this message today is no one's coming to save us. The United States dollar is continuing to be devalued. People always ask me, Mark, do you believe that the dollar will crash? Do you believe that the dollar will become worthless? And I keep saying, we are so far past that point. The dollar of 1970 no longer buys what the dollar bought in 1970. The dollar of the year 2000 does not buy what that dollar bought in the year 2000, which means it is 100%, or it has 100% collapsed in purchasing power, which requires you now to add more money to give it life. I hope you heard what I said. And so, guys, I'm excited to be able to share this with you. I didn't really want to go this long, but if you got value from this, go ahead, guys, and lock in your approval with the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. My wife and I are going to be putting out a lot of content on this channel as well as another channel. I've been out of the loop for a while, guys, but I'm back. And for those of you, again, that want to learn how to legally, ethically, and morally, directly from the IRS, reduce your taxation on your compensation, you want to go down to the subject of this video and you want to get my email, guys, and shoot me an email. With that being said, Mark Pyers, home-based business tax coach and wealth coach, CEO and founder, alongside of my beautiful wife and business partner, Mrs. Nvidia Pyers, saying to you, the more you know, the less you'll legally, ethically owe in taxes. It is time for you to deploy your money. Put your money to work for you. If your money's not making money for you while you're sleeping, you're setting your children and yourself up for financial devastation. We'll see you guys on the next video.